In the Therapeutic Fitness Challenge, I'm trying to teach that rather than doing the same exercise every day, it's better to tune into your body each day, find out what it needs, and to do that. So every day you do something, but what you do depends on what your body needs. Some days your body needs to rest, and today's practice is all focused on helping us sleep better. So here's a practice to do in the evening, maybe an hour before you go to bed. It's a relaxing practice to help transition from a hectic day into a restful sleep. It goes together with the breathing exercises that we have for this day as well that focus on the exhale. We're going to do a yoga practice that's focused on relaxation. So we'll start with something that we did in the therapeutic sun salutations. Just a very simple forward bend, combining the movement with breath. So as you inhale, raise your arms up to a comfortable level. Remember, not using your neck. And as you exhale, bend forward, first with a flat spine, and then if it feels okay, rounding your spine. And as you inhale, flatten the spine and come back up. And exhale again, leaning forward as you bring your hands down, and if it feels good, round your spine. Inhale, flatten the spine, keep your chin tucked in, and lift up. Let's do that a few more times. Exhale, coming forward, first from the hips, then rounding through the back. Inhale, lift the chest, keep the neck long as you come up. And exhale, fold at the hips first, and then round through the back. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold forward. And if it feels good, go ahead and just drape all the way forward. If that hurts your back, don't do it. And to come up, press into your feet and roll on up, trying to feel each vertebra in your spine, lifting through your upper back before you lift through your neck. Trying to feel each of the 7 vertebrae in your neck. Now we're going to do a twist. You want to make sure you can feel both feet evenly on the floor, both sit bones even on the seat. Keep your belly button pointing forward, but just turn your chest. So as you exhale, turn to the right, keeping your chin in line with your chest. So you're not twisting your neck, we're twisting through the upper back and trying to keep the belly button pointing forward. That protects your low back. If you want to, you can bring your right hand behind you and your left hand over to your right knee. That might feel good, but that might be too much of a stretch. So just feel into your own body. Rather than turning to look to the right, look over your left shoulder. See if that feels good for your neck. It's nice to twist the spine one way, but the upper spine the other. And just keep breathing, slowing your breath down with each breath. And as you inhale, come back to center. And just notice how you feel. Take a big inhale here, and we'll go to the other side. So inhale, and as you exhale, twist to the left. Again, belly button pointing center. You have to use a lot of core muscles for that. And you can bring your left hand behind you. Don't twist too much with your neck. As a matter of fact, go ahead and look over your right shoulder. And make sure your shoulders are pulling away from your ears, but your spine is lifting. So your spine is as straight as possible. Belly button still pointing straight ahead. Good. And then inhaling, coming back. And do some undulations, just letting your spine go every which way. And go ahead and combine those 2 movements. So we're going to do a little twist. So turn to one side and round through your back and lift through your chest a couple of times. And then twist the other way, and again round through your back And then lift your chest, not your neck. Just getting some different movements in your spine, but relaxing. And if it feels good, go ahead and bend forward again, stretching. And wiggle your head. And then let that go. And press through your feet and round back up through your spine. And trying to find each vertebra. Then move your chair out of the way. We'll do the next set of exercises lying on the ground. Next, lie on your back. Have a soft surface to lie on. It's always safer for your low back to lie with your knees bent. So we're going to link the movement with the breath here. As you exhale, bend your knee into your chest on one side. And notice if you have to arch your back to do that. You want to keep your back steady. So exhale, bring the knee into your chest. Inhale, move the knee away from your chest. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, bringing it away. Again, not rocking through your low back. Again, exhale, knee into your chest. One more time. Inhale, the knee away. Exhale, knee into your chest. Now we're going to do a different movement. As you inhale, straighten the legs, so heel up to the ceiling. And exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten again. Exhale, bend the knee. One more time. Inhale, straighten. And go ahead and stay here and mobilize your ankle. So point and flex. And then circle your ankle. Going slowly. It's tempting to go fast through the circles, but find all the little sticky points. Good. And then again, exhale, bring the knee into your chest. And then inhale, slowly lower the foot down to the floor. Take a moment to notice how it feels differently between the two sides of the body before we go on to the other side. And now for the other leg. So inhale here in place. And as you exhale, bring the other knee into your body. And inhale, move the knee away from your chest. Focusing on the exhale, slowly drawing into your chest. Trying to keep your low back stable here. Inhale, knee moves away. Extending your exhale as you bring the knee in. Nice, slow, fluid, smooth movement. Inhale, knee moves away again. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale your knee away one more time. Exhale, draw it in. And now we'll go to the other movement. So as you inhale, straighten the leg, heel towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, straightening, lengthening through the back of the leg. Exhale, knee slowly comes into the chest. Nice, smooth movement. Inhale, lifting up again. And exhale, trying to keep the knee in line with your ear so it's not falling out to the side. Again, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And this time straightening to stay. And then pointing and flexing. Pointing flexing, and then circling around. And exhale, bring the knee into your chest, and then carefully lower the foot back down to the floor. Next, we're going to do bridge pose. I'd like you to make sure you have bare feet. And I'm not showing this on a yoga mat, but if you have a yoga mat, it's nice to be on one. Helps your feet get more traction. Also, you don't want a barrette behind your head. So just move those out of the way. Make sure your knees are lined up right with your hip joints. Arms relaxed by your sides. Feel your feet very firmly on the ground. Press through your heels and notice how that engages the muscles in the back of your legs. Press through the balls of the feet. Notice how that engages the insides of your legs right up to the front. So when you do bridge, you want to engage both evenly. You also don't want to let your knees fall out or in, so keep them right in line. Pressing evenly through the balls and heels of your feet, lift on up. So come up, curl your tail up, lift your low back up. Keep breathing evenly here, and come up as high as you comfortably can, continuing to breathe evenly, and then slowly lower on down, curling your tail up towards the ceiling. So keeping length in your low back the whole time. Continue to roll through your spine. Keep breathing and lower yourself all the way down. Take a breath. And again, pressing evenly through the balls and heels of both feet, keeping your knees in line, lifting up, and then trying to find each vertebra. Trying to come up just a little bit at each time, coming up onto your shoulders if you can. Don't look off to the side. Exhale, coming down. I'm really hesitant to do videos because I prefer for people to be in tune with their bodies. And I know people will be looking at the video instead. Keep breathing and lift up. Again, trying to feel each vertebra in your spine as you come forward. Keep looking straight ahead. Lifting up. Notice if you can lift up a little higher this time. And coming on down. So rolling up. I like to think of a sprocket wheel. Trying to find each of the little sprockets on your way down. Now we're going to do a stretch for the hips. So bend your left knee and bring your left ankle onto your right thigh. And just notice what feels the most comfortable here. Inhale in place, and then as you exhale, bring the right knee into your chest. And I feel a great big stretch through my left hip. You can hold on to this thigh, but not if it causes you to scrunch your chest and neck. But if it feels good, you can hold on. And notice if you bring your right knee out to the side a little bit, you get a different stretch. You can kind of move that little tiny micro movements here. Not doing anything sudden and not doing anything big. Just getting a stretch. I'd like to say it feels good, but on me it doesn't. But I can tell that it's not hurting anything. It's just that I have really tight hips. But you know you're stretching correctly if as you stay here for a little bit, you can stretch a little bit farther without forcing it. There's kind of a little give in the tissue. And that's when you know you have the right amount of stretch. And continuing to breathe into the area. Until you don't feel any more of those little givings. About a minute is a good amount of time to stretch. And then slowly lower the foot down. Uncross the leg. And before going to the other side, again, just notice how much more open that one side feels. If it doesn't, you were probably stretching too hard. Now for the other side. So lifting the right knee up, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. And as you exhale, bring the left thigh in. And if it feels okay, you can. And playing with those little micro movements, bringing the left knee in and out a tiny bit, meaning out to the side and in towards the center. Breathing into the right hip that's being stretched. So there's not any yanking. Carefully lower the foot back down to the floor. The next pose we're going to do is butterfly pose. So keeping your knees bent, but now bring the insides of your feet together. You might get the whole soles of your feet together, or it might just be the insides of your feet. We're going to again link the movement with the breath. So as you exhale, bring the insides of your legs together. So think of your inner ankles, inner knees, and inner thighs coming together as you exhale. And as you inhale, slowly opening. Don't let your legs flop out. And again, exhale, slowly bring the insides of your legs together. Notice how that comes from your abdomen, how it all connects your inner legs up into your lower abs as you inhale, slowly, evenly open. And as you exhale, bringing everything together in the center. Now let's add our arms. Keeping your arms here as you inhale, again, slowly opening. And exhale, bringing everything into the center, bringing your arms across as your legs come together. And inhale, slowly open. Opening through the chest as you open through the legs. And exhale, slowly bring the arms across your chest as your legs come together. Inhale, open through the chest, open through the inner legs. And exhale, draw everything into your center. Couple more times here. Inhale, opening, exhale, thinking of your legs coming together all at the same time as your arms come across. And one more. And rest here for a couple of breaths. Of course, assuming that feels okay in your low back. And after a couple of breaths, keep your arms here, and on your next exhale, again, bring your your inner legs together so your feet. And with your knees into your chest, we're going to do 4 different types of leg circles or knee circles. First, bring your knees apart and away. And as you exhale, bring them together and in. So inhale, widen and bring them away from you. And exhale, bring them together and in. 2 more times with that. Inhale, wide and away. Exhale, together and in. Inhale, away. Exhale, in. Now we're going to go the other way. So as you inhale, just go straight out. Straight away from you. And as you exhale, take them wide and back into your chest. Inhale, away from your chest. Exhale, around and in. Inhale, both knees away. And then bring them apart and in. Once more. Now we're going to move the knees together. So bring them to the left, away, to the right, and in. Left, away, right, and in. Once more that way. Left, away, right, and in. And now the other direction. So go right, away, left, and in. 2 more times with that. Just doing it so you give your back a little massage. Good. And then hug your knees into your chest again. And then slowly bring your feet back down to the floor. That's the relaxing nighttime yoga routine. You can actually use it during the day if you'd like. It's just a nice way to prepare to sleep. It helps unwind your body, getting it ready for rest. And next we'll do the breathing assignment.